Tol? Alright, sorry. Hindi ko pala na... Hindi pa rin nag-stream. Anyways, yes. Good morning, everyone. Magandang umaga po. Um, just to go again, I'll just make a highlight of the live. And good morning po. There were issues with the stream. And okay, so today we're gonna be talking about now and IRC. Lumipad din kahapon. We're gonna be talking about why now FLEW IRC. We're gonna be reviewing the technical analysis behind that, how we were able to get IRC on our picks and to catch that strong of a move with IRC. A few picks for today. We're gonna be talking about that also. And yung seminar natin, hindi po ako nakapag-upload ng link yesterday because mayroon lang tayo ina-adjust sa venue and now it's finalized. We should be able to send out the registration link today. Pasensya na if late dyan. Pasensya na kanina if medyo natagalan yung stream kasi di ko napansin may error pala sa live natin. Alright, so ayun. Let's start. Good morning, Nanette, Mil. PPG Idol po, shoutout po. Asawa ko na si Erickson Mata. Nasa New Zealand po. Erickson Mata, good morning. Alright, daanan po natin yan. And Sir Insights po kay AMD, J&J, QSR, and Verizon. We'll talk about that in a bit. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika from Joe Licares. Tommy Escobedo, good morning, Coach, to all viewers. FB po, good to buy na ba? FB is in one of my recommendations for today. Pwede mo natin testingin na siya for a good company. That's a good start to start accumulating the stock. Now, any thoughts about now as becoming the fourth telco? Yan po isa sa topic natin ngayon. Air Plata, hi Sir Lloyd, good morning mula po sa sukin nyo sa Vancouver. Good morning po. And Vancouver pa yan. Good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. What's your take po? Thanks, Sir. Pahabol, Amazon and Coke. Thank you. That's from Air Plata. Pajing Lara, hi Sir, pasilip sa LHC SSI tags. Ayan. So, sige. Daanan natin mga requests ninyo. Alright. Update lang sa PSEI. PSEI, we are slowly inching up. Nasa 7,960 na po tayo. That's a good move for PSEI. We're expecting anytime soon we are gonna break out from 8,000. So, hopefully that will happen. But with the performance of the companies in the country right now, we're expecting for it to really go up this time. Right? Ang ganda na rin ng price action ni PSEI. Look at the buying. Look at the price action right there. Paakyat na po siya. So that's a good sign. Yon. First request dito, si FB. Manadaan natin yan. For about now, we're gonna be talking about that later. When we start the topic at around 8:45, pag-uusapan natin ano nangyari kay now. What's my take on now being the fourth telco? Right. Insights po kay AMD, J&J, QSR. That's for the international market. There's AMD. Right. So AMD, medyo nasa resistance po tayo kay AMD. Right. I also have AMD on my end. Hopefully, hindi pa gumagalaw si AMD. Right. Hindi pa rin nakakalipad. But we have a strong support right here. So AMD, if ever gusto niyo pong pumasok, possible support right here. If ever it goes green tomorrow or tonight, that's a good price action right there. Good to test that. And then, sa mga conservative, you can use a breakout strategy for AMD just for confirmation na aakyat na siya sa mga hindi pa nakapag-trade kay AMD. J&J, Johnson's & Johnson's, J&J, JGSF to. Hindi. Asan yung J&J? Barclays Bank lumalabas eh. Anyway, so we'll just come back to that later. Can you, hindi po lalabas eh. Can you put in the exact symbol for Johnson & Johnson? QSR. Is this Restaurant Brands International? QSR? Medyo nag-gap down and there's this, I think downturn pa yan. Konti ingat for QSR. Verizon, very sign, ayan, from Nasdaq. Right, we have a strong support for the very sign. I don't know the fundamentals of this company, but let me see ang ganda naman pala yung earnings niya lately. This is good, right? The stock is on a constant uptrend. Yun nga lang, resistance right here. So it's either breakout, mas maganda if breakout, or if you want to buy the support, if ever mag-bounce yan, it will go green. That's a good entry point for very sign. Good morning, sir, from Michael Ibabaw. Good to buy na po ba si PIP? Recommended PIP a few weeks ago. No, not here. PIP. Ayan. So, PIP, get in your MA20 because this is on an uptrend. So, pag nag-MA20 bounce yan, pasukin nyo po. Si ABA naman, medyo nagre-resistance si ABA right here. So, right now, it's forming an ascending triangle. Pag nag-breakout yan, that's a good entry point for ABA. Nanette Mill, good morning. Michelle, PPG Idol po, shout out po sa asawa ko na si Erickson Mata. Alright, Erickson Mata, good morning. And Michelle Mata, of course. Right. Si ABA, PPG naman, just follow this trend line. Ito yung trend line na ginagawa ni PPG ngayon. I don't want to recommend it anymore. Sana dito. Because it's already up there. I don't really focus on stocks na nakalipad na. So, ingat lang dyan. Okay? Nasa New Zealand si Erickson. Alright, good morning. Apaging Lara. Hi, Sir. Pasilip si LHC, SSI, and Tugs po. LHC, mukhang pababa pa si LHC. Touched the lower Bollinger Band yesterday. So, the support did not sustain. But this is a good stock to, what do you call this, para ipunin. So, sa mga hindi pa nakapasok dito, wait for a green one or as much as possible matapos itong downtrend line na ito. It did try to break out from that downtrend line kaso nga lang nag-sustain. So, let's wait for, best is, if ever naka-test buy na kayo dito, best to wait for the next possible reversal signal. And then, that's where you buy more. Right now, I don't want to recommend it yet for si LHC. SSI and Tugs. Right, si SSI, wait lang tayo ng pullback kay SSI. Medyo mataas na ng ni SSI medyo mataas na yung akit niya. Or it's either that or maybe a breakout from this. It's forming a resistance right now kay SSI, but we don't have a buy signal for SSI yet. Si Tugs naman, ayun, si Tugs nagsusustain dito. We have a possible support here. Siguro pag nag-breakout ito sa Tugs from this resistance right here, it's forming a resistance right here na pababa. It's a descending triangle, so that's a bad signal. Baka mag-pullback pa ito. So, just wait for a breakout instead para malaman natin na hindi nagtuloy-tuloy yung downtrend, yung bearish signal niya for Tugs. Air Plata, sir, pahabol Amazon and Coke. Si Amazon, pumasok ko kay Amazon. Medyo negative ang port natin ngayon. Nag-pullback ang mga stocks. But that's okay. I'm holding them for, for longer, mid to long term akong plan ko ngayon for the eToro. Amazon, so far, sustaining naman siya sa breakout niya. So, that's good. We also have Amazon. We're already up 1.51%. So, yeah. Pag nag-green yan, that means that the support, which is the previous resistance, is holding. So, dyan po tayo pumasok if ever gusto natin pumasok. Si Coke naman, so far, healthy pullback for Coke. I also have Coke right here. We're up 1.96. So, any green soon should be a good entry point for Coke, right? Pa-uptrend pa naman si Coke. And it's been giving us consistent earnings. Hindi updated dito. But yeah, Coke is good for me. Antay lang ng bounce. Now, boss, what's your take on it? We're gonna be talking about it around 8:45. Maing buntag, Sir Lloyd, from Michael Gonza. Good morning. Hi, Sir Lloyd. Any thoughts regarding now for telco? Does it affect ISM as third telco? We're gonna be talking about that in a bit. Kenwood Jam. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning, then. Sismis. Good morning po. Lodi, IRC and AGI po. IRC. Yan, one of the biggest winners today. Pag-usapan natin yan. Right, IRC. Remember, I recommended IRC. Sabi ko sa inyo, isa sa mga paborito ko. How are we able to catch it? Because of this pattern right here. This is an inverted head and shoulder pattern, di ba? That's a bullish signal. Ganito po yan ang itsura niyan without the graph. Okay, so this is the head. These are the shoulders right here. So that's an inverted head and shoulder pattern right there. So that's a bullish signal. Ang opposite niya naman, dito sa taas, pag gumawa ng head and shoulder pattern ang isang stock, that's a bearish signal. So this is the head, this is the shoulders, mas lower highs. So that's a bearish signal, possible reversal. Dito naman sa baba, pag ganito nangyari inverted, that's a buy signal. And this happened here. That's the reason why I recommended IRC that day. When this green happened, that just confirmed a reverse, what do you call this, a reversal pattern for IRC. One of my favorite patterns for reversal. And there it is. After 3 days, lumipad na with volume. Now, right now, sa mga gustong pumasok, bakit niyo po gustong pumasok? Diba? Na nakalipad na yan. How much is your risk if ever pumasok kayo dyan? Always ask yourself that. So, right now, if we enter here, napakalaki po ng risk natin. So, as much as possible, Huwag po tayong maiinggit kasi nakalipad na. Dito na binigyan tayo ng buy signal. That is where you enter. Now that it has already flown up, what you do is you wait for a pullback. Sana bigyan tayo ng pullback kasi yung sinasabi ng ibang students ko, sir, paano pag hindi tayo binigyan ng pullback? And if ever hindi tayo binigyan ng pullback, then let it go. Right? Because you missed the opportunity. Never chase after missed opportunity. If it gives us a pullback and bounce, then we can enter that. But right now, I don't want you to enter that because that it has no position right now. So that's my take on IRC. Okay? AGI po. Si AGI din. Yan. Medyo descending triangle pa yung pinapakita niya. Right? This is still bearish for me. Though we have a divergence pattern, a good bounce for AGI would be a good signal to get in. Mas maganda po kung mag-break out man at least from that resistance for further confirmation. Excuse me, sorry about that. So, that's for AGI. Konti na lang. We'll see if we get more signals for AGI. Becca Tangan, any insights po kay LHC, DNL? DNL is in my picks for today. LHC, nadaanan na natin. IMI, recommended IMI a few last week because of this support right here and lumipad na po siya. So, it's not healthy to get in anymore. Dapat nung support pa lang tinasting na natin si IMI. DNL is in my picks for today. Pwede natin pag-usapan yan later. Hafada, good morning sir from Macau. PX and SSI, please si SSI nadaanan na natin. Si PX hindi pa. Philex Mining, after hitting the resistance, mukhang babalik na siya sa support eh. We'll see. And so wala pa tayong buy signal for PS. Abangan natin yan. I'm also watching this stock. Michael Ibabaw, salamat sir. You're welcome. D. Shong, good morning sir Lloyd. Pasili po sana si Alco. Yes, I recommended Alco the past few days at this support right here. So far, nagsustain naman yung support niya. So buy Alco as long as the support holds. One of the stocks that you might want to start accumulating because this is one of the good property stocks out there, and property in the Philippines is still booming. So fundamental wise, when it comes to growth, yes, Alco is up there. So yeah, Alco, you can still buy it as long as the support holds. And that's for Alco. That's from Dishong. Okay. Ranulfo, Fersas, Maing Buntag, Coach Lloyd and Laika, thank you. Sorry po, code JNJ from AR Plata, JNJ. Okay, so JNJ, okay, divergence naman pala to eh. It's just that, possible, ayun po yung pinaform niya. It's a possible downtrend pa for now for JNJ. Let's see if ever mag-break out just from this downtrend, at least, diba? So, for now, wala pa. Konting ingat lang muna kay J&J. I haven't been looking at the fundamentals, the performance of J&J. So, okay naman pala for this year siya. So, that should help the stock go up. Yeah, possible support area na tayo kay J&J. And let's see. We need further price action for J&J. Morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights po kay X. Good morning, Boss Lloyd. Having breakfast while listening. Thanks for the insights from Jose B. Thank you. Good morning, Sir Lloyd from Arvin Tikar. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights po kay Apo, tsaka JFC. Apo. Alright, si Apo, Apo Cement. Alright. So far, MA20 is holding, right? Hopefully, mag-sustain yung MA20 niya. We're very near MA20. So, if you still wanna get in Apo, pag nag-green yan, you enter it, right? This should be a good trend for Apo. Hopefully, this sustains. Pag hindi nag-sustain, at the very least, low risk naman siya. That's the good thing about Apo. So, pag nag-green yan, that's a good signal. Get in. JFC, si JFC naman, bumaba ulit. So, but then again, we have a very good support right here. This is still okay for me. Budigahin nyo si GFC around this level. Hopefully, nakabili na kayo around 220 to 225. That's a good price to buy Jollibee. And then, if it goes further down, just keep buying more. Ang problema kasi kung hindi kayo bumili ngayon, pag lumipad yan, mabibili nyo na mataas na yan. Right? So, hindi natin alam. No one can tell. No one can predict the market. Yun yung gusto kong sabihin. Right? We don't know if this is the bottom or not. Okay? Remember that. So, what you do is, bilhin nyo na lang ngayon. Kasi, pag bumaba yan, you can always buy more. Problema kasi, pag lumipad yan, hindi pa kayo nakabili. Mahirapan kayo, mas makabili tuloy kayo na mas mataas. Diba? Jose B, good morning, Boss Lloyd. Having breakfast. Yan, nabasa ko na pala yun. Carlo Buena Obra. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights po kay XXX. C. Okay. So, we have, mixed signals right here. So, pag nag-breakout lang yan, that's a good signal for X. Okay? Daniel Bakilod. Good morning. Good morning, sir. IDC. Italpinas. So far, this is hard to say. Alright, may pinalabas kasi na negative 21% si for the second quarter. So yeah, I can't recommend IDC yet. We have a strong reversal signal right here. Maybe the support is gonna hold. Maybe pag nag-green yan, at least meron tayong signal na the support is holding. You can test that out. But medyo reversal ang pinapakita ni IDC. So I can't recommend IDC yet. Let's see in the future. Sir Abba, CNN misleading article or possible conclusion with now for yesterday's mislead article. Yeah, ang daming na mislead. Yeah, it's we're gonna talk about that at 8:35. From Noel Minano, Sir Abba. Yeah, sadly, ayan. Si Abba, wait for the breakout because we have a resistance formation right here for Abba, right? Konti ingat lang kay Abba. We're gonna talk about the misleading article of CNN also yesterday. My thoughts on that. STV Trader, good morning, sir. ISM. Sa ISM, umakyat kahapon. Yeah, because of this bounce right here, we talked about that. So this is a good sign for ISM. We have higher highs and higher lows. That's an uptrend. We're sitting on the uptrend line. So it's still a buy for ISM for me. Right? So yeah. Malapit na si ISM magsimula. Gerson Orsal, good morning. Pasuyo naman po, please, Abba. Yeah, we just covered Abba. Francis Fahilan, good morning. Aris de la Peña, good morning po. Sir, any update po sa seminar ninyo? Yes, update of that. Hindi po ako nakapag-post ng link for registration yesterday because medyo nagka-miscommunication kami sa venue, but everything is fixed now. We just finalized it yesterday. So, I don't want to give out a registration na medyo shaky yung venue. So, yes, we have finalized the venue. Registration link is gonna be out for today. That's gonna be on September 29. Just leave your what do you call this? Just leave your schedules open. September 29 po yan, dalawang session po yan, morning and the afternoon. You just have to pick either of the two. And then, wala naman tayong limit sa seats kahit na maubusan kayo. eToro is gonna be covering. Sila na po magbabayad sa excess. Yun po yung sponsorship ni eToro. So, that's okay. 500 pesos lang po. 500 pesos for the seminar this September 29. Learn how to trade if you're still a beginner. I'm gonna teach you one of the best type of trading, which is position trading. Right? September 12, we're gonna have a day trading seminar. Sa mga marunong na mag-trade and wanna up their schedule, what do you call this? Wanna up their skills, magla-live po tayo dito sa group. Our admin in Team eToro Pilipinas, Jed Villardo, is gonna be trading live. Magta-trade po siya habang nagto-coach po sa inyo so that he can show you how he does his system, day trading system every day. Right? Minsan talo, but most of the time panalo naman. So hopefully manalo tayo on that day. So we can't guarantee any gains for that day. Ganun po on day trading. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. But you have to make sure you win big. Okay? So September 12 po yan, 11 in the morning. Most probably you're gonna finish at 12. Okay? Again, September 29, 500 pesos lang po yan. Ambag-ambag lang tayo for the venue. At saka may meal po yan. Okay? So for the price of just 500 pesos. Actually, pwede natin ilibre yan. Kaso nga lang, we tried it here in Cebu na ginawa po namin libre. Problem is, there's no commitment to the people for those from those who registered. Kaya konti lang pumunta. So, nasayang yung pera. So, magkakaroon po tayo ng registration. Ambag-ambag lang for food, venue, and yan po. At least may commitment po on your end. Very little commitment lang. Eli Flores, good morning. Wilcon and insights from MPI po. MPI, one of my favorite companies out there. Si MPI, still good for me, right? Still overall still very cheap si MPI. I'm still recommending MPI for long term. For the longest time, I've been recommending MPI. Bagal nga lang gumalaw. So I told people, if whenever MPI dips, if it goes down, just keep buying it as much as possible. Just keep buying it. And there it is. So kumikita na yung mga may MPI na pinagsabihan ko noon. So congratulations. Patience is a virtue. Patience is what you need in trading. Okay? Kung hindi kayo pasensyoso when it comes to investing pa nga lang, bad news po yan for trading. That means you won't have the patience in trading also. Okay? So, this is important. So, MPI right now, overall, still very cheap. Kaso nga lang, nasa resistance tayo naglalaro. When it dips, that is when you buy it. Look at that, MA20 bounce. That's where I've been recommending it. And it's already going up. So, congratulations, pumasok kay MPI. Don't want to recommend it while it's up there. Okay? Mamaya na, pag bumagsak yan sa MPI, bilihin nyo po yan. Ellie Flores, good morning. Wilcon LR, please. Wilcon. Yan, si Wilcon, MA20, abangan nyo sa MA20. Look at this, MA20 bounce. Can't reiterate that much. One of my favorite technical analysis is this yellow line right here together with Bollinger Bands. Okay? So, MA20 bounce, antayin po natin sa MA20. Pag nag-green yan, that will be a good signal to buy Wilcon. LR. Si LR, lumipad yan kahapon. We talked about it. Isa to sa mga affected with Pogo. And there it is, lumipad na after the good news of Pogo. So, dapat pinasok natin to si LR. We will be waiting for the next pullback and bounce ni LR before you wanna get in. Renetado ang buntag, Sir Lloyd. DMC, salamat. Yeah, I recommended DMC. This is still a buy for me. Still very good. Still a very good company overall. So we're still playing at support anytime soon. Kung gusto niyo po, maybe a good green bar is a good signal. Kung gusto niyo pumasok kay DMC. That's still a buy for me. Buy as long as the support holds for DMC. Let's see what will happen once this bearish signal converges with the support. Sinong mananalo? Yung buyers or sellers ba? Alright, for DMC, Ali and Meg, please. Okay pa ba pumasok? Thanks, Coach. Si Meg, kamustahin natin si Meg. I recommended Meg here sa bottom. And umakit naman si Meg. Really hard to catch it right now. This is challenging. Siguro gusto kong gawin mo na lang is if you see a green, just buy it there. But if it goes further down, just keep buying more. You will be safer that way for Meg kung gusto niyo po pong habulin yan. And then si Ali din, medyo nakalipad na si Ali, nasa resistance na tayo. Recommended Ali on this green right here and lumipad na. Wait lang tayo ng pullback or at least, yan, breakout naman ito eh. So, kasi nga lang for blue chips, better to wait for pullback and bounces lang. Okay? That's for Ali. Time check, it's 8:44. Last lang muna. Miriam Villoria, Sir Shelby, SHLPH, Tech and Vita. Yan, last lang muna to, and then we're gonna be starting with our daily grind. Yan, sa Shell PH, still buying. Recommended it. Was it yesterday when I recommended it? Yeah. So far, so good. Medyo malayo-layo na tayo sa support. So, konti ingat lang po. Maybe the next pullback and bounce na lang sa mga hindi pa nakapasok for Shell PH. But I've been recommending it because we are seeing volume already at this level. So, that's a good signal for Shell PH. We're seeing accumulation. Tech. So, si Tech, nagpo-pullback. Antayin natin ang bounce ni Tech before we wanna get in for Tech. And then Vita also, good climb for Vita yesterday. So this was the flag pattern of Vita, and then there was the breakout right there. Sayang, hindi ko na recommend. So Vita, medyo lumipad na. Yeah, this is a pattern right here, diba? I've been teaching you the patterns. Can you get your screenshot ready? I'll show it to you again. Research. This is one of the patterns that one of my most favorite patterns that I usually share. Right. So this is a breakout pattern. So please, screenshot na po kayo. Right. This is a bull flag right here. So if the stock goes up and then somehow does a pullback and then there's that breakout right there. That's your entry point. Okay. So this is the bull flag pattern. There it is. Up, then the flag, and then there's the breakout. That's the entry point right there. Sayang hindi ko to huli yesterday. Right? Bull flag pattern, and there it is. Lumipad na si Vita after that. So patterns po, make sure you are familiar with your patterns. Okay, so I'll stop with Miriam Veloira for now. We're gonna be talking about the topic for today. Number 1, kahapon. Unang-una, very hot is Now. Now Corporation. If makita nyo po ang galaw ni Now yesterday, 19%, right? 19.03%. Umakyat siya ng ganun, and then nag-gap up, and then umakyat ng ganun, and then nalusaw rin kaagad. Bumaba. Pero still, that's a 19% gain. Congratulations sa mga pumasok on this pullback and bounce. That's a very good entry point. Dito natin pinag-usapan si Now na pwede nyo po i-testing, di ba? Yesterday, what happened yesterday? So, kahapon, the news of Now yesterday was this press release yesterday kay Now. Let me open it. Yeah. Here it is. So, ang kahapon is, ang disclosure nila is, Now Corporation affiliate Now company was recently granted by NTC, NTC renewal of its authority to provide offer value services and products to the public as the telecom company. So, this is the disclosure. This is the official disclosure. So, no for telco, no nothing. Kung ano ang ginagawa ni Now noon, na-renew lang ang parang license nila or they were allowed to continue their services. It's not about being the fourth telco or anything. Nothing big. That's the only disclosure. Kaso nga lang, may mga news kahapon. Let me open that. May mga news kahapon about yan, si CNN, inulit nila yung post nila right? I wish I can still find that. May mga nag-post noon mga tinanggal na nila. But the news was, Now Telecom has received the permit to be the fourth telco. So that was the news. And if you ask me if totoo po yun or hindi, sadly, that was a mispost. Kaya wala po akong in-approve. Wala pala sa post ko, nasa ibang group pala. So, that was a misleading news, right? Misleading bakit? They're not gonna be the fourth telco at the very least yet, diba? Yet. Right? Senator Mr. Gringo Honasan announced yesterday on his speech that there's no need for the fourth telco yet. It can be, we can consider that, but not yet. Ang gagawin po is, they will look at the performance of the third telco first. Tingnan mo na ang performance ng third telco muna, and then, if ever, the third telco will have problems with rolling out, with delivering, then that's when they will be considering the fourth telco. Diba? But, Now Corporation is still allowed to do their operations. It's just that it's not at big of a scale right now with what the third telco is. So there's no fourth telco yet. They can apply for the fourth telco, but so does VUL, right? So does Converge ICT and the other telcos. Hindi lang si Now. It's just that hinahype lang talaga ng mga may Now si Now. Sadly, marami na namang nagkaipitan, marami na namang na-hype. I always tell you, wait for your positions to get in. You know what you're doing when you get in. Si Now, dito natin na-recommend when it turned green. And there it is. Dapat doon tayo pumasok. So, nakahuli sana tayo sa mga gustong yumaman kaagad. And we just transferred their money to us. Diba? Kung doon yun po ang ginawa ninyo. So, about the the fourth telco, officially, no, it's not the fourth telco. Right? There are just bloggers who are, there are just influencers who are putting icing on the cake. Pinapaganda yung usapan. But then again, the third telco is the third telco. And dun po, I will bet on that even more. I will trade now. I tell you, I'll be recommending now if ever. Nirecommend ko si Now noon dito. Nirecommend ko yan si Now dito on the bounce. Right? We talked about that in the daily grind. Hindi ko po kayo pagpapalaruin sa mga pag lumipad na. Hindi yung pag lumipad na, i-hype ko pa na, uy, pasukin nyo, magiging fourth telco yan. Hindi ganyan. You have to have a plan still if ever gusto nyo pong pumasok. Now, kung gusto nyo pumasok kasi good for fourth telco siya at pumasok kayo, huwag kayong iiyak kung babagsak yan. What you do is, you entered it because you think it's gonna be a good investment. If it goes further down, then you just buy more. Ganun lang, di ba? Alamin nyo dapat ang ginagawa ninyo. So, I will trade now because of that. Because of that hype. There is momentum, there is money in it, but I have to know what I'm doing. Abangan ko po yan sa mga buy signals niya. Right? Hindi po buy signal yung mga nakalipad na. Right? Ang ganda ng pullback kayo nung binigay dito, itong green na ito. So, this was the best entry point for now. Dito ang green na ito. Diba? So, that's my take on Now. Ngayon naman, yun, si IRC, we just covered IRC. Right? How were we able to catch IRC? Again, this is the inverted head and shoulder pattern right here. That's why I recommended here on this green after 3 days lumipad. So, congratulations sa mga pumasok kay IRC. Ano pa bang topic natin ngayon? Oh yes, eToro's new product. I want to show to you this one, 5G Revolution. So, this was just out last night. Okay, 5G Revolution. This is a fund by eToro. Meron po kasi mga funds sa eToro. Kung dito sa Pilipinas, meron tayong mga ETFs, FM ETF, yung mga funds yan, di ba? Pag ang mga funds kasi, a fund is a pool of companies na diversified na, fully diversified na for on a certain theme, right? Dito sa Pilipinas, hindi ko alam anong theme ng mga ginagawa ng FMTTF. It's just that they are looking for good companies lang. Good companies theme yung usually yung mga ginagawa ng mga tao. Right here in eToro, we have thematic funds also. Right? One of the hottest commodities right now is communications. It's 5G. It's already starting. Right? 5G is already starting, and if this is fully out, this is gonna be a very good business, right? Because almost all the companies in the world are gonna be availing of this. Right? Napakabilis ng communications, napakabilis everything. So meaning everyone is gonna subscribe to this. So this is gonna boost all the companies that are going to 5G, right? I believe in I believe in this technology. This is gonna make life so much better. So I'm gonna be investing in this. Okay? So 5G revolution po, pwede po kayong pumasok also dito. If you're looking for a thematic approach in your investments, ang minimum po niya is $2,000. $2,000 around 100,000 pesos. But look at the portfolio under this. So naka-fund na po ito. So it's already thematic. The biggest let's look at the exposure view all. Ito po yung mga companies na nakapasok po siya, right? So 2.85% of the fund goes to American Tower Corp, Unity Group, another 2.85. So you can see this is thematic already. This is already spread out to all these companies. All the companies that are involved in the 5G revolution andito po sa loob ng fund na ito. Okay? So this is very good, right? Andyan na si Micron, one of the best companies out there. Lenovo, technology companies. Andyan po Hewlett-Packard, Cisco, networks po yan. Nokia, even Nokia, IBM. China Mobile is there also. Chinatel is there. So if you wanna invest in Chinatel also, nakapasok na po yan dito lahat. So all the telcos that are into 5G, most probably, when this officially comes out, they're gonna go up. And I want you to join that. If you believe in the technology, you can invest in it. Hindi nyo na po kailangan maghanap. Just go for this fund, and there it is. Voila. Si eToro na po bahala mag-diversify ng funds ninyo. So, I want you to check this out. Okay? So, yan. Vidgore, Sir Lloyd, good morning. Insights sa MHC, good morning. Alright, daanan natin yan later. So, I hope you have anything. Sir, bakit negative 70% na po port ko sa copy trade sa eToro? Just copied you last March po. Thanks, bakit po ganun? Sir, makabawi pa ba yun? Yes! For those who are copying me, yes, I am kind of negative right now, but I'm holding these stocks for long term, medium to long term. I'm switching my trading strategy for that. It's because stocks are very hard to gauge right now. Especially that President Trump is doing his tweets and everything. It makes stocks volatile, so it doesn't. Karamihan po ng mga nagte-trade with stocks are having a hard time with trading stocks, right? Best time ngayon is commodities, but sadly, I don't trade commodities. So, yeah, if you wanna ask me if makabawi pa ba yun, I would say yes. I believe in my trading strategy. It's just that malas na ngayon with the international market because of Trump. But I strongly recommend you guys diversify, right? This is the reason why I always tell you to diversify. Do not just copy one person. Nagpo-post po ako ng sino pong magandang i-copy also. In these kinds of market, ang pinakamaganda pong kopyahin are those who are into commodities, because commodities tend to go up when there is uncertainty in stocks. It's just that hindi po ako pwede mag-position trade sa commodities kasi kung medium to long term ko yan, ang laki ng fees, right? That's why I'm only into stocks kasi libre lang ang stocks halos. Okay? So, yeah. Diversify to these kinds of people. Look for traders who are into commodities. You can do that by click on copy people right here, and then who invest in commodities. Right, so commodities, then go, search nyo po yan. Makita nyo po dito si Olivier Danvel. This guy is more into commodities and forex. So yeah, you can copy this guy. Also, if you wanna check this guy up, all green. Yan, I want you to diversify into this guy. Alright, kasi yung akin, most probably, it's gonna take time for me to recover that. Also, this guy, sino nga ba yun? I want you to, Nestor Armstrong. Nestor. Because I'm watching this guy. Right, Nestor Armstrong, all green for this year also. Yeah, you can copy this guy also. Okay? Diversify po when it comes to copy trading. Hindi lang po isang tao ang kinokopya nyo dapat. Because there will be times na, because what I'm focusing on in stocks, and stocks right now are very shaky. That's why I'm having a hard time with the international market. But that's okay. I'm into it for long term naman. So, it's not gonna be positive all the time. So, LV, please diversify to other other traders also. Dexter Yap, sir, paki-check po kay FB. That's one of my recommendations for today. Okay, so we'll go to my recommendations now. For PSE. Here are my recommendations. Konti lang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 for today. Kasi yung iba nagliliparan na. So, number 1, si VUL, recommended ko for today. Why? VUL, tingnan natin mamaya kung mag-gap up ba si VUL. But si VUL, may kay Converge ICT, may nagbigay po ng 12 billion pesos kay Converge ICT, and that most probably will be affecting VUL. Use MA20 for VUL. That should make VUL go up, especially with the backdoor rumors for VUL and Converge ICT. So, mukhang aakyat yan. Right? VUL. Next is DNL. DNL, we have a good bounce for DNL. DNL. Right, so sa DNL, sabi natin is buy as long as the support holds for DNL. The support is holding. Yeah, and I think this is gonna be good enough for DNL already. 9 pesos is already cheap for DNL. Ang strategy natin dito, we don't really know for sure if this is the bottom. We did hit RSI, bottom RSI already for the longest time for DNL. So that should be a bottom for DNL. You just buy here, and then if it goes further down, since it's a good company, you just buy more. You won't go wrong with this kind of strategy. Okay? That's for DNL. Then next is GTCAP. GTCAP po. Recommending GTCAP for today. It did a breakout from this pattern right here. So yeah, breakout strategy for GTCAP. Next for GTCAP is FB. Ito si FB. Nag-aban tayo ng bounce. And there it is. Nag-bounce na si FB. So, hopefully, that is already a good sign for FB. We have good support right here. There, at least low risk po yung entry natin. So, not bad to test out FB. A recommendation ko dyan, mid to long term. If it goes further down, just keep buying more for FB. Lastly, si ABS. Recommended ABS here on the MA20. And there it is. Lumipad na. That's the pullback we're waiting for. We're very near MA20. It's time to buy again. Okay? So, that's for ABS. Those are the 5 picks for today. Ang paborito ko po dyan si VUL. Actually, gusto ko lahat ng ito eh. Right? So, you just pick either from that 5. Let's go back to the requests. Okay, I'll go back up. Saan tayo tumigil kanina? Aline, Meg, Miriam, Veloira, Aldrin, Barton. Let's go to nabasa ko na to kay Miriam Veloire. Let's go to Aldrin Barte. Good morning, sir. Insights po regarding MPI. Ambang lang tayo na bumaba yan si MPI before we wanna buy it again. SMC, yes. So far, recommended SMC here. Umakyat naman si SMC. This is a good dip. This is a good buy for SMC. Pwede niyo po testingin yan. Best is gonna be a breakout from that. But ang recommendation ko for SMC is just keep buying it as long as you get a support. Right now, very kind of shaky, but yeah, there's a support. At least may short-term support dito naman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's been holding for 5 days, so you can test it out aggressively. Asan ako? Ali, medyo mataas na si Ali. Sir Lloyd, insights po kay MHC. Good morning. I was looking at MHC earlier. So we have a possible resistance for SMC. Yeah, I guess this is okay already for MHC. Yes, okay, pwede nyo po i-testing ito. For, ano na ito eh, para uptrend na ito eh. We have a higher low, good price action already. So yeah, MHC, that's good to buy if you want to test it out. June Hermosura, good morning. Coach, okay pa bang pumasok kay Meg? Kind of tricky. As much as possible, sana gusto ko mag-pull back ito eh. There is a trend line for Meg right now. You just follow the trend line na lang if ever gusto niyo po pumasok kay Meg. I can't recommend it right now kasi nakalipad na po si Meg. I recommended Meg here on this first green right here and then umakyat na siya. Medyo mataas na yung risk natin. How much is our risk already? At the current price, and down to the support, 8% away from the support. So pag mag-cut loss kayo 3%, 11% po yung risk natin. I cannot recommend that as of the moment. So abang na lang tayo sa next pullback ni Meg before you wanna get in. June Hermosura and SMC. SMC, yeah, pwede pasukin si SMC. Mark Adriano, hello Sir Lloyd, good morning. Paano po ba mag-technical analysis sa eToro? Di ko po makita saan yung mga indicators na pwede gamitin para sa charting. You just go to, ang ginagamit ko po is TradingView, www.tradingview.com, and then I go to the chart of TradingView, and then dito ako nagcha-charting sa TradingView. Miriam Veloira, sir, sana would consider a webinar for September 29 seminar para sa hindi pwede makapunta sa BGC. Salamat. Yeah, siguro. We'll think about it. Pwede natin i-consider yan. Ambin Lakaw, good morning, Sir Lloyd, CHP, sir. Good morning, Sir Lloyd, CHP. Si CHP naman, no, not here. Ang problema ko sa CHP is, yan, showing us lower highs. Downtrend pa ito, guys. Showing us lower highs, so I cannot recommend CHP and lower lows. So we're seeing a downtrend for CHP right now, especially na magkakaroon po sila na FOO. I want to stay away from that. Mark Odyssey, Rodel, good morning po. Pa-check si FLI. Tingnan natin if nag-pullback na ba si FLI. I think nagpo-pullback si FLI. Wala pa rin. Sana bigyan tayo ng pullback or at least a pattern man lang kay FLI. Right now, it's very hard to check FLI. So, investor approach lang, you just buy here, and then if it goes further down, the next support, you just buy more. Hindi natin alam saan pupunta to ngayon sa FLI. But it's sorry. is cheap, right? It's cheap overall. So, pwede pa rin naman yan. Sir, good morning. eToro GWPH. Pumasok ako kay GWPH yesterday. GWPH, so far the support is holding. So yeah, if ever you see a green signal for GWPH, you can get in for RJ. Kane, sir, how about Meg, sir? We covered that already. Aris de la Peña. Sir, follow-up question po. 500 per session po, Monday, morning and afternoon. No. There is gonna be a morning batch and there's gonna be an afternoon batch. Okay? Dalawang batches po yan. Same topic lang po yan. So, you just choose whether you wanna join the morning session or you wanna join the afternoon session. Kasi pag isang session ang kunin ko at malaking lugar, mas mahal. So, ang ginawa ko lang is mas maliit na room, rented it for the whole day, and then hinati ko lang ang audience para hindi po gaanong mahal ang mababayaran natin. Okay? That's why we can afford the 500 lang po for the entry because of that. Kira Cabado, Sir Lloyd, Primex po. PRMX. Right, si Primex, MA20 is holding. If you see a green, then you can test it out. Right now, pula pa siya. So, konti ingat lang muna. How about Meg, Sir? Follow-up question. Kier, Acabado, Primex, Nickel, Sir, and FNI. Ayan. Ito. Si FNI. So, hopefully, hindi kayo naghabol dyan, ha. FNI is starting to form a support right here. So, anytime soon, baka mag-green yan. Pwede na natin pasukin yan. Also, with Nickel, nagkaipitan to eh. Right? I don't want to recommend it while it's still up there. So, konti ingat lang muna. Abangan natin sa ilang araw after. How much is free for the September 12? Yung sa September, half a day, September 12, that's gonna be free. Right? Servicio publiko po namin yan sa inyo. Right? We just ang request lang po namin is we are able to do this because of the generosity of eToro. We're gonna be doing the day trading through eToro, so please create an eToro account. If you create an eToro account, please use our link lang. Yung link ko po andyan po sa video description. Kung wala pa kay eToro, please create one. Ready it. It's gonna be free. Wala pong bayad mag-create ng eToro account. And then what we're gonna be doing is teach you day trading in eToro. Okay? Day trading ni eToro, I'll show you the results of what we are doing. I'll go for Team eToro Pilipinas. If you haven't joined our group yet, after you create an account, join this group sa Facebook, Team eToro Pilipinas. Jed Villardo, one of the admins here, is gonna be showing you his trading strategy. So this is 4 hours ago. He was trading this morning. So gold niya for today, ayan, 36% po ang kita niya. 36% for today. And all green po yan, halos. This is what we're gonna be showing you. How does he do this in day trading? And we're doing it in eToro. Okay? We're doing it in eToro. And so, create an eToro account. Kasi tuturo po namin sa inyo how to day trade using eToro and how to day trade. Ano po yung setup, how the execution happens, how to prepare. Everything you're gonna be learning on September 12. Okay? Yeah, so check it out kung gusto nyo pong matuto ng ganito. Okay, 36% in a day. That's amazing. Okay, that's gonna be free, by the way. Libre lang po yan. Join Team eToro Pilipinas also. Asan na ako? Good morning, sir, and Sir Lloyd. Good morning, sir, ng Sir Lloyd from Raymond Arano. AC, MPIC, AC, Ayala Corporation, yes, I'd say this is good for me. Budegahin niyo po ito. Overall, nasa support area naman tayo kay AC. Yeah, budegahin niyo lang po ito. And then just keep buying more AC. This is a very good company. MPI, for trading wise, I don't see any, there's a possible reversal here. Yeah, if you can enter near the support, that's the best entry point for AC. MPI, medyo mataas pa si MPI. Let's wait for the pullback lang for MPI. And then, lastly, si LTG. LTG, isa sa mga paborito ko. Yun, nagpo-pullback na. Anytime soon, pwede na bilhin si LTG. So, abang tayo habang nasa baba yan si LTG. Okay? Nabangan ko yun si LTG. Rafi, Happy. Insights po for FNI. We just covered that already. Dan Ilagan, APC, and CHP po, sir. CHP na cover na natin. Pababa yan. So, I want to stay away from that. APC, and we talked about APC's MA20 bounce yesterday, and there it is, kumakyat na. So congratulations, I recommended this yesterday. umakyat na siya. Get in your MA20 as much as you can. Kung hindi pa kayo pumasok kahapon. Kahapon was the best entry point when I recommended it. CNN, malaki position ka now kaya gusto lumabas. Yun nga nangyari. Si CNN, one of the isa yun sa mga nagpadala ng ng misleading news. Ang headlines ni CNN yesterday read, Now Corporation just secured a license to operate as the fourth telco. Yun yung headlines yesterday. So maraming pumasok at ayun, magkakaipitan na naman yan. LV Aquino, good morning Sir Lloyd, MRC, DMC, LR po. Any insights po? Si LR mukhang uptrend na ito, mukhang reversal na ito. So let's just wait for the pullback and bounce for LV. DMC, as long as the support holds, that's still good for me. This is a very good company. DMC is recommendation ko sa DMC, bodega nyo lang po yan. MRC also, somehow nag-sustain lang sa support niya. Medyo pumula siya yesterday, so hopefully it can go back to the support. Best entry point for MRC is a breakout. Kung mag-breakout yan, that's a confirmation na makapag-akyat na siya. Right now, still playing sideways. So, konting ingat mo muna kay konting ingat lang muna kay MRC. Dexter Yap, Sir Lloyd, pakicheck po si FB. FB is one of my recommendations for today. That's a good buy. Bjorn Tulosngi. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Phoenix, please. Phoenix Petroleum. Dapat ito, maganda to kasi laki ng kita ni Phoenix. Kaso nga lang nagda-downtrend pa si Phoenix. Possible good price action. Kaya pala dahil sa second quarter earnings niya, medyo nag-negative siya. So, it was heavy on that. Si Phoenix, we don't have any reversal signals yet. I cannot recommend any action for Phoenix as of the moment. Air Atienza, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Insights kay Vita. Si Vita, medyo mataas na. Let's wait for the pullback and bounce lang kay Vita kasi medyo high risk na yung position niya. Rodolfo Fuerzas, may magandang disclose si Fen Coach. Uy, may magandang disclosure ba si Fen? Right, si Fenma, nasa resistance. Okay, we have a pattern right here. Pag nag-breakout yan, that's a good entry. Now, let's look at the news. Fair information transaction. Tingnan natin to ha. 2 hours ago, we advised that bid submitted by FINMA was declared as one of the best bids after opening the evaluation bids of Meralco's bidding for the supply of electricity. This is good, right? Subject to post-qualification. So, hindi pa sila napili, but one of the best, right? So this is good. That's a good that's a possible plus for FEN. Check out FEN for today. Baka lumipad to today, okay? Pwede nyo po itong sakyan. Sa mga position traders dyan, use this as your trend line. Resistance. That will be your support right there. Pag nag-breakout yan, pwede nyo pong pasukin. That might help FEN go up. Especially that it's showing us an uptrend right here overall. So yeah, trending pa si FEN. Pwede nyo pong pasukin yan si FEN today. If I can add that to my list. Most probably it's gonna go up. Good job, Ronulfo. That helps if you are always on top of the news. Okay? Pasuyin naman po Sir Alco, APC. Alco, bodega lang kay Alco, APC. Medyo tumaas na si APC. Si Primex, we just covered Primex. Pag nag-bounce yan, use the MA20 as your support. Mars Lascaban. Time check, it's 9:13. So, bilisan ko lang guys. Pasuyin naman Alco, Roblox, and Minecraft. All Gamer, Gabriel. If mag-diversify po sa eToro, how much each ang ipa-fund lalo na hindi pa naman po kalaki ang BP namin sa eToro? Minimum kasi to cover eToro for copy trading is 200, diba? So if you wanna diversify, let's say into 3, tig to 200 each, right? I know you know this in stocks already, very small amounts is very low yield, right? If ever 10,000 lang po ay ilalagay ninyo sa eToro, let's say a 10% gain in a day is just 1,000 pesos in a year. That's just 1,000 pesos. So I strongly recommend you start with around $500, $600, at least tatlo yung ma-copy ninyo, or to $1,000 if kaya nyo naman. That's the best amount to start with eToro. You can start with 200. That's your prerogative. But I strongly recommend laki-lakihan nyo po when it comes to stocks, especially now that there's copy trading. May nagma-manage ng funds ninyo. That's a much bigger reason to fund more at least, diba? Rafi Happy, message got retracted. Costco, Costco recommended Costco yesterday as long as the support holds for Costco. Okay? Dito sa support po natin pasukin si Costco as much as possible. Insights niyo po, video on BPI and what po ang topic sa September 29. Magkaiba po ito doon sa iMotel. Same lang po sa mga sa iMotel. So most probably Gabriel has already joined the iMotel. Same lang po ito. This September 12, it's a higher version of trading, which is day trading. It's gonna be free also, but it's just gonna be online. So you can join that instead. September 29 para po ito sa mga beginners. Bekatangan, sir, charts nyo, ano po gamit nyo indicators? This is my chart. I use RSI, volume, support resistance, Bollinger Bands with the MA20. And sometimes I use Fibonacci. Yan po ang mga gamit ko. Best if you can join the seminar kasi share ko po dyan yung mga technicals ko. Hello, shout out po sa inyo to your viewers from Dino Cadano. Thank you. Half a day, Sir Lloyd, how much is the fee for September 12? That's just free. Free lang po yan. Antonio, how to register for seminar in Manila also sa 12 September. September 12, no need for registration. All you need to do is create an eToro account. Mag-prepare lang po kayo ng eToro account kasi magno-nosebleed po kayo if hindi wala kayong eToro. Create an eToro account. Meron po kasing virtual dyan. Once you create an account, kahit hindi niyo po fundan yan, meron po kayong virtual account dyan. And then you're gonna be given this funds right here. Kinopya ko sa Ames Trader 1, ano rin ito, trading, stock trader din ito. Ames Trader is having a hard time also with this trading. But anyways, that's okay. Meron kayong virtual funds dyan. And then you can use it to practice day trading if you want to learn how to day trade. Because what we're gonna be teaching you is gonna be day trading. Okay? So please create an eToro account. Walang kwenta kasi pag nanood kayo tapos nasa eToro yung trading, wala kayong platform, 'di ba? So create an eToro account. Please use my link. Yun lang po ang hingin namin. Please use my link when you create an eToro account. At least meron kayong account na, and then you can watch the tutorials and you know what to do. Pwede niyo pong i-apply with your virtual funds. Aris de la Peña, good morning. Lopez po. LPZ. Alright, Lopez. Mukhang nag-break pa ng MA20 si Lopez eh. Mukhang pababa pa ito. Let's see what will happen in the future. Right now, we don't have a buy signal for Lopez. BPI po, Sir Lloyd. BPI climbed yesterday. So, this is a very good signal for BPI. We're talking about BPI at this support. So, hopefully, pinasok nyo po yan. May resistance like kay BPI. So, best to wait for a pullback and bounce na lang if ever gusto nyo pong pumasok kay BPI. Jerwin Marsiga na yun, Sir Lloyd. What's your take on IPO ng Frutas? Thank you. Again, I don't buy IPOs. My takes on IPOs, I don't buy IPOs. Kasi pag pumasok kayo sa IPO and your purpose is to trade it, you're gambling. Right? Kahit po maganda yan. The market right now is not good for IPOs kasi konti lang ang volume. Usually, bumabagsak yan. But, yeah, yan yung sinasabi ko. I do not go for IPOs. Right? Do not go for IPOs. I always wait for it to settle down before I want to enter the stock. Okay? So, that's my take on IPO and Frutas. Unless na investor kayo dyan, kung gusto nyo, if you believe in the business, if you want to be an investor, get the IPO. If it goes further down, you just keep buying more. Ganun lang, di ba? But for traders, no, I don't recommend that. Wala tayong technical analysis. We don't have any price action to base it from. So, hula-hula tayo dyan. Hi, Sir Lloyd. What's your take? Yan. Asa na si Nonoy? Sir, thoughts nyo po sa JFC and AGI? We covered that already. JFC, just keep buying the support of JFC. AGI, si AGI naman, pag nag-green yan, that's a buy for AGI. Itong green, ito na ito. We covered that already. Sir, and Pio Campanero, good morning, sir. More power. God bless from Antipolo City. Thank you so much, Pio. Sarah Balyasa, sir, what time sa September 12? Meron po yan sa Daily Grind. I mean, sa Billionaires Club. Andyan po yung details, right? Just go to the Billionaires Club. Go to the Billionaires Club. Nakapin po yan. Nakalabas po yan dyan. Pagpasok yung Billionaires Club, ito kagad makikita ninyo. For more information, just check it out there. That's my issue. I cannot provide mailing address here and abroad. Can I use my mail in Philippines address? It should be, half a day should be your mailing address there kasi eh. So, that's a problem. Saan kayo sa abroad? If you're in US, send me a message, Hafa, in Financial Freedom 101. Maybe there's something we can do about that. Van Scale, sir, pwede ba sinang live account mo? Yeah. This is my live account. We're on the negative right now. But here are my positions. PayPal, Zero PPH, AMD, Amazon, Microsoft, and Coca-Cola. Axelum, Sorry, hindi pala naka-ano. So, this is my live account. That's the real account already. So, yeah. Sir, pwede. That's from Vanskill. Axelum, napakaganda ng news. Like, nyo, the first Metro update sila sa news. Yeah. For Mr. M. I like Axelum, right? If I want to recommend an IPO, I want to recommend Axelum. But because of helping the company, not for the gains. Right? If you want to invest in Axelum, put money in it, help them. Diba? Ang ganda kasi ng company niyan eh. They need the money, so you invest in them because you think they're gonna be good. But don't get in because of the gains. Kung gusto niyo po ng gains, dun lang sa ibang stocks na mura pa. Diyan sa mga recommendations ko. Good morning, Sir Gio po. Right, si Gio. Alright, si Gio. Somehow, MA20 is holding on. So, abang lang tayo sa MA20. That's the best entry point para mas maliit po yung risk natin. Ketamine, sure. For position trading lang, percentage, mostly ang gains para mag-TP na. I have a video about that on when to take profits. Let me just try to get it. YouTube.com. Ayan, ito. There's an episode that says exit plan, where to cut loss, and when to take profits. Check out this video. So that para ma-explain ko sa inyo better on how to do that. Also, I want to shout out sa mga ipit dyan. I have a video na ito, I didn't cut loss help. Or the video is titled How to Average Down Without Adding Money in Stocks. Last night, I received a very heartwarming message. He followed my instructions on how to do it. And tingnan nyo po yung sinabi niya. I just captured it because it's very heartwarming. This is about averaging down. So what he said was, thanks a lot po. Anyways, 5K na lang po ang 21K in loss ko sa now. Thanks a lot sa turo mo na averaging without adding cash po. Good coach. This, ang ginawa niya is this video right here. How to average down without adding money in stocks. So this is how you recover in a stock. So please watch that sa mga ipit dyan. Mark Callejo, AEV, uy, hindi ko na napapansin lately si AEV. Uy, nga pala, si AEV, nag-MA20 bounce, oh. So, yeah, you can test that out. Ganda rin ng pinapakita ni AEV. Higher highs and higher lows. That's an uptrend right there. So, follow the trend. That's the best entry point for AEV. Add ko po yan sa recommendations ko. Please check out AEV also. Good find, Mark Callejo. Ketamine, you're welcome. I am learning to help mangingisda, waiting for the next opportunity if any. Hafa Aday, yes, next opportunity will be on January. Stinap ko lang muna yung investments kasi limited lang tayo. I really want to document everything so that everyone will know updates sa investments natin at mangingisda.org. So, October, punta po ako na Mindanao to create a mid-harvest update. December kasi harvest natin. So, mag-update po ako sa inyo. Pakita ko po sa inyo yung full na coverage doon. Sadly, yung mga mangingisda kasi not very techy and I'm not there. So, they don't really know how to take videos and everything. Nagpapakita lang sila pictures sa akin. And it's really hard to present that properly to investors. So, punta ako doon October. Pakita ko po sa inyo lahat. Okay, so that's it for today. It's 9:23. I'll see you again tomorrow. Reminder, September 12 po. That's gonna be on Thursday. That's gonna be at 11 in the morning. We're gonna have a day trading live seminar. Habang nagte-trade po yan. That's very risky, di ba? Pinapakita mo habang nagte-trade. But we're gonna show you how effective the method is. Just create an eToro account in advance para po makarelate kayo at makapagsabay po kayo habang nagse-seminar. If you don't have an eToro account yet, please create one using my link. Yun lang po ang hiling namin in return. Please use my link para makatulong naman so that we can continue giving out these lessons for free, right? If you use our link, that's a very big help for us. Yun lang ang hiling namin in return. Also, September 29, we're gonna be giving out the registration link for today. Kahit wala pa pong registration, antay lang po kayo. Just leave your dates blank. And anyways, si eToro po sasagot if ever sumobra naman. So, konting patience lang. Thank you so much for your patience. It's gonna be just 500 pesos para konting ambag lang sa kain, tsaka venue, tsaka sa pamasahe and hotels and everything. Right? I'll see you again tomorrow. Good luck sa market today. As always, let's get rich together. Bye everyone!